Stop! Don't hit the like button! Stop! Stop! Hit the dislike button. I don't want a single like on this video. Not one like. Only dislikes. Only dislikes! Don't hit the like button! Whew. Let's get a picture of this thing while we're down here. If any video you hit the like button, I'm gonna be angry. Oh, my body. Oh. Hold up. More natural light. No, come on, there's plenty of light. Just there you go. Focus on my nose. Oh. Yeah. Alright, now that everybody's disliked the video here, notice anything? You can't tell that you disliked it now, can you? Huh. That's weird. It's almost like the button has no purpose anymore, don't it? I mean, I can see it, but how are you supposed to know if your fellow brethren in life like or don't like something that I post or anybody on YouTube posts? No, but that's the topic of today's video. Is basically how removing the dislike button is another move for YouTube to protect big corporations and just destroy us little guys. And then there's something else about another YouTube topic. Oh. So yeah, YouTube and all their wisdom decided to remove the dislike button, and they say it's so small creators or creators in general don't get ganged up on by the mob, which that makes sense when you say it that way, but the evidence behind that is thin. It's very small, because as a content creator, I have the option to turn off comments and likes. I could post a video with no likes or comments. So if I had a video that was just doing really bad with likes and dislikes and stuff, I gotta turn on the blip shift. Even though I was messing around and I realized how much faster I can shift without the quick shifter. It's sad, but it's kind of fun, just the way it shifts. As a creator, I can do all these things. So if I was getting mobbed on by a bunch of people on a certain video for something, not only can I delete the independent comments, not only can I turn off all the comments, not only can I get rid of the dislike and like button, so all you see is a video with views. And generally, even if it's like a mob disliking something, I'm still going to be getting views. So it'll be like say a video that's got a lot of views but yet no comments, no likes. That's still making me money. It's still getting me traction. It's still keeping me monetized. Which way do we need to go? We gotta go. It's been a while since I've been back here. I don't know. We gotta go left. Anyway, the point is that I have the options to make all that happen or not happen, and I really don't have anything to worry about as a content creator. But for some reason YouTube did it, and they said it was for me, but it's not, and I'm here to explain why. Because one, if you go look up, what you can go look up like the most. Are you gonna see me or are you going? Big truck scary. Anyway, if you go look up, I don't know where you can look this up, I just know you can Google it. You can see what the most disliked videos are, and I think the number one most disliked video is YouTube Rewind, and that's another case of the big corporation losing track of like what their site is for. YouTube's never been about famous people coming here and making videos like Will Smith, for instance. It's been about people like me or people like PewDiePie or whatever. Insert your creator that you like. It's been about them being people that were basically no one at some point, but then became famous via YouTube. That's what YouTube is supposed to be supporting. YouTube should be supporting the people that made the website something, because famous people didn't start posting videos on a website that had nothing on it. But nobody people that had nothing started posting videos, and people started liking those videos, and then this website YouTube grew into what it is now because of those small people. It's always been it's always been the little guys. I just choked myself when I looked at that video. It's always been the little guys that brought YouTube up. But now that YouTube's big, and you know, they got movie stars on here now, and Jimmy Kimmel and all that garbage, they try to cater to the big people and the corporations. And I don't know, it's wrong on so many levels, because YouTube would be nothing without the PewDiePies and the Brahs and the Brian 636s and the Dank Willies and you know, insert, like I said, anybody, any YouTuber you watch, the Leafies. And they've already X'd out, for instance, Leafy. They've already X'd out him. Like, he can't even post anything. And his content was so golden, especially when he came back there just for a short time. And then he randomly made a different channel after they got rid of him off of his other channel. He randomly made another channel, which I kind of found randomly. And he managed to post 2 videos or 3 videos, and then YouTube took that whole channel down. And it's because YouTube no longer agrees with the little people having opinions against bigger people, basically. Let's go look at this. There's like this cool cliff view somewhere. I can't remember if it's over there or over here. Maybe it was at one point, but this house is kind of like right where you'd want to take your picture, I think. Hello, puppy! I mean, you can park right here and take a picture, but that's in between 2 houses. That don't look good. Anyway, so I lost track of my point I had, and I saw a dog in a cliff. What was I talking about? They got rid of it so people can't mass dislike it when corporations do stupid stuff that nobody likes. They don't, because that hurts the corporation pocketbook, which is the point. We're supposed to be hurting the pocketbook. If they make another Halo 5 or whatever, if any of y'all remember the Halo 5 trailers, if you watched all the Halo 5 trailers and then played the game, the trailers had nothing to do with the game. It's like they totally changed the story by the time it came out. But yet, we were led to believe it was going to be about this one thing, and that it totally wasn't. It was like the worst marketing I've ever seen in my life. I hate that game. But anyway, and that's why Halo 5 and all the trailers get so much dislikes and flack, and they deserve it, and that teaches them to not do these things. And then everybody else that dislikes it, you see your fellow brethren on YouTube disliking it as well. You know you're not alone in this idea that this was terrible, and they're not thinking about you, the consumer, whatsoever. But by getting rid of this dislike button, we can no longer see if our fellow brethren are disliking something, and the big corporations no longer have to worry about seeming for us to dislike something so heavily. So even though they'll be able to see that a bunch of people disliked it versus like it, all the regular person will be able to see, like someone that maybe doesn't know, will just look at it and be like, huh, it's got some likes, I can't see the dislikes, looks interesting, let's play that. But it may have certain criticism that the majority might know, but the minority might not know. And then the dislike button is kind of a way to deal with it. Also, tutorials, that's a big one. How many people go to YouTube? Like, y'all, a lot of people ask me, how do you know how to do stuff? YouTube. If I haven't been taught by my dad, Dab. If I haven't been taught by him, I YouTube it. I've YouTubed so much stuff, and sometimes there's like questions that I may have about something, and I'll YouTube it to see what the answer is. But how am I supposed to know if it's a good tutorial video if I can't see how many dislikes it's got? Because there's lots of videos on how to do the same thing, like cooking or some sort of mechanic work or something, and there's lots of people that like making troll videos, and some people might even like making troll videos that almost seem legit, but then there's one step that's totally wrong. And how are you supposed to know? Say the comments are off, all you have is the like and dislike ratio to go off of. Now you don't even have that. All you can see is it's got a few likes from a couple retards that liked it and then went to do it. Like, what are we supposed to look for now? 0 likes, which I've seen some terrible tutorials on how to do certain things to trucks or whatever, cars, and then I've seen other tutorials that are really good. Some where people just talk and talk and talk and never really do anything and barely explain it, and some where people barely talk, but then anytime they're talking, it's explaining something to the T. Super helpful. So it has like a better, you know, it has 100 likes and 10 dislikes, versus this other video will have like 60 likes and 30 or 40 dislikes. And, you know, but now that it's gone, all we see is 100 likes, 60 likes. Okay, well, you know, close enough. Like, I'm sure both of them are about the same. They both have a lot of likes, you know, for the however many views, you know. But that's not good enough. What up, dude? That's just not a good system. So basically all tutorial videos are out the window. I'm never going to be able to go to YouTube and look at a tutorial video. I'm going to have to spend my time watching a crappy one until I find a good one that seems to make the most sense. Or, you know, I'm going to get bad advice and then mess up what I'm doing and then later find another video explaining how to do it right. It's terrible. It's the dumbest thing they've done since the last dumb thing they've done. YouTube just continues to do things, like I said, that help big corporations and not help us, the little people, the normal people, the people that are the ones, you know, bringing the revenue into the business. Because if you and me didn't watch all the YouTube videos we watched, there wouldn't be any advertisers on that platform to start with. So without us, there's no advertisers, and without the advertisers, there's no need for YouTube to do stupid things like get rid of the dislike button to protect certain advertisers or big businesses that have money in other things that are on the platform. Anyway, it's garbage. It's trash. It's the stupidest thing they've ever done. I'm gonna go that way. And then all of us adults are going to be like, well, is it good or not? Probably not. Anyway. I don't know. It's just garbage. You can't, like, in order to get along in life and have a good balance of life, you have to be able to take criticism and you have to be able to accept praise. If you take away the ability for people to see that you're being criticized, if you get rid of the comments, get rid of the dislike button, then people can't see why you're being criticized. If I'm being criticized for something technical that I definitely deserve being criticized for, and somebody else doesn't see it, like, just blatantly, you know, maybe they would see it through the comment section of someone explaining it. Maybe they would see it through the amount of dislikes it gets, that it makes sense that, you know, maybe that's one thing that I thought was kind of offensive, maybe it's really offensive. And YouTube never does anything for the creators. They literally do stuff for corporations now. That's all they do. By the way, it's 79 degrees in Texas. It's like December something. I don't know. What's the date, Rendon? That date. Pretty freaking awesome. Out here in a t-shirt. About to go riding tonight on a ride. And it's like gonna be 60 is the low. So hoodie weather all night long. Ripping. Alright, I have to like restrain from doing wheelies while I'm talking about important stuff so that the video will be monetized, but it's been a minute. Surely I can do something now. That road started getting a little funky there on the edge, of scaring me. Oh man, we found a trailer park! Yay yay! What up, dog? Anyway, so yeah, once again, dislike the video. Don't like it. So you can see my point. How weird that is. The fact that y'all can all mass do something, but none of y'all know about it. I think that's weird. That's taking away people's opinions. Everybody's opinion should be welcome. I'm welcome to criticism. I'm welcome to dislikes. All that stuff helps my YouTube page anyway. If I made videos and got nothing but dislikes and negative comments, my YouTube channel would grow the same. If I was getting positive comments and only likes. It's all traffic. It all just helps the algorithm anyway. So nothing about it is bad, unless you're just the kind of person that's a snowflake who can't stand the thought of being disliked. And it's just good. It's just a good thing to be able to criticize people. It's a good thing to be able to criticize companies for them doing dumb stuff. And by taking away the dislike button so that gradually everyone together can see or not see that, yeah, something here is wrong and everybody's disliking it for a reason, that's not okay. The rare instance where people might just be mass disliking something, just to mass dislike something, is not that common. But it's happened enough that it's hurt corporations. And if it's hurt corporations and YouTube wants to keep them safe, that's why they've implemented this. Also, I know I'm just talking about YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Let me reset this. And the reason why I'm talking about it is because I am a YouTuber. You know, I like making YouTube videos, and I like the platform making good decisions that help the platform grow in a positive way, and this is not growth in a positive way, which is why I speak about it. Which is why instead of a video of me lollygagging around, popping wheelies, having fun, I'm talking critically about it, because my videos halfway get demonetized because I lollygag around, pop wheelies, and have fun. So if I don't speak out about things that they're doing negatively, they're going to affect me in a bad way, then sooner or later, my ideas of becoming a full-time YouTuber and actually just getting to ride and have fun and make kind of videos I want to make are going to become, you know, a distant thought or not a distant thought, a non-reachable goal, because YouTube is just going to blast me out of existence. Because like I said, sometimes even if you do what they want you to do, if for some reason they don't like you, or even if you make videos that are in the guidelines and they'll still demonetize you, but you still make videos, because I know some big creators that did that, they'll still out you out eventually if you get big enough and you're not doing what they agree to. So I'm all for the idea of making sure that regardless of who agrees with who about what, the platform that we're all on here stays diverse and allows criticism and allows people to have their opinions out there. Even if it's a bunch of people disliking the video, everybody should be able to see that a bunch of people dislike the video. Like, I've already thought of ways to go around this by going in the comment section and creating a comment that says dislike button, real numbers, click here, and then, like, because you can like comments, you know, and then that's how you would go around that. Basically, one person comment that and then everybody like it to show how many people actually dislike this video, because I just think it's important. You should be able to dislike something and have the gratification of seeing that you hate it. Or the gratification of seeing that a bunch of people also agree with you that, yes, this is trash. This company's trash. This video game that they're making for the 100th time, Grand Theft Auto, Skyrim, is trash now. Make something new. We're tired of seeing the old garbage. But corporations just want to be like, no, no, no. Try it again. Give us more money. Try it again. Try it again. It's got new graphics. You can fish in this one. No. I want to be able to dislike that video, and all my fellow brethren dislike that video, and we boycott the game and go about our lives until they make us a new one. But no! The way they got it now, they got it to where you can't see. So now, as far as you know, the 1,000 people liked it, and corporations are going to be like, see, look how good we're doing. Since no one can see that anybody disliked it. You gotta pump the brake a little bit. It was a little cold that first wheelie. It almost scraped. Turn, huh? But do you turn here or do you turn down there? Ooh, what is the answer? No one knows. Anyways, brahs, that's about all I had to say about that dislike. Dislike this video, don't like it, and be surprised about how there's no likes and it just says 0 and there's no dislikes, and then you can just sit there and wonder, how's that possible? YouTube made it possible. Oh, there's something else that happened too. I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was the copyright strike garbage. I had an old video where I was supporting PewDiePie and did that, the B-word lasagna song, and I had that playing in the background because PewDiePie obviously isn't going to strike you down if you use his music, because he made a whole point saying that. And I got a copyright strike on that video the other day, and it turns out some company claimed his video in his stead, which he did not allow them to do. and went out and copyright claimed a bunch of people, including himself. Makes sense out of that. So PewDiePie copyright claimed himself, but with another company, but his own video from some other company. I don't even know how that even works, but it worked because he was talking about it today's video that I watched. And the point of him bringing that up was there's this content creator that made a bunch of I think he just like, I'm not even sure what he did, because the videos that got all taken down were the ones that they were explaining what he did. But whatever, he made videos where it had like Vegeta and Goku, and he was basically explaining the series or like the stories in those animes. And all his videos got taken down. It was like 150 videos. He uploads a video a week, so that's 3 years of videos basically. And yeah, he can't get those back, and all the revenue he's getting off of them are all gone now. And you can only fight one copyright claim at a time. So in other words, until he settles one copyright, he can't do the rest of the 150 or 149 more. So he's got that many more that he's got to do. And I think he mapped it out. It was going to take him till he was in his 60s, till like the timeline that it would take to get all those videos back. And yeah, so just another thing where it was made easy for a big company to copyright strike you when you're using it in fair use. And all this stuff was fair use. He would use little snippets of the actual anime and then explain what was going on, and that's in the free reign of the copy strike laws and stuff, or the rules in YouTube. You can use little bits and pieces of film as long as the video ideal is to criticize it or talk about it in some sort of a way. So yeah, that's messed up as well. So YouTube, stop that. We hate it. Everyone hates you. Give us the dislike button back. Stop making it invisible. I want to see it. I want to know that me and the brahs hate something together. Anyway, brahs, I'm gonna get out of here, brahs. I got a ride to go to, brahs. I'm tired of wandering around these back roads. I don't even know where I am anymore, brahs. So if you like the video, please dislike the video. If you like the video anyway, I hate you, dislike the video. Okay, love you, brahs. Bye.